What's going on, guys? Havoc here. Initially I wasn't interested in the PlayStation Portal because it's a streaming only device. I wanted something more like the PSP or PS Vita, where I could have the games downloaded on the device rather than streaming them. But after some time I decided that I'll buy it just to check it out. To my surprise, it's still pretty difficult to buy the Portal. I scoured Facebook Marketplace to see if I could find one at a reasonable price, but people were asking over $300 for it, and I wasn't about to give in to scalpers. So, as luck would have it, I got a notification from Best Buy that there was some in stock in my area, and lo and behold, I was able to get one. Anyway, now time for the good stuff. After testing it out for a few weeks and using it as my primary gaming device, here are some tips and tricks to get the most out of your device. Let's get started with tinkering with some things on the PS5 first. What you want to do is change the PS5 connection settings to strictly 5 GHz. Don't leave it on automatic, otherwise it'll bounce between 2.4 and 5. Next, you want to plug the PS5 in to Ethernet. Hardwired is obviously the best connection you can have rather than relying on Wi-Fi, but if you don't have that option, then Wi-Fi works just fine. Make sure the PS5 has Remote Play active, and then go into Power Savings, Features available in Rest mode, and click Stay Connected to the Internet, and enable turning on PS5 from network. Then, on the Portal, once you're all set up, go to System Software Update and make sure everything is up to date. Here's some tips to save battery and get the most game time out of the Portal. You can turn off the light bars if you want to save some battery, or if you're gaming at night and don't want to disturb your partner, or maybe you just don't like the colors. Whatever the case may be, here's how to do it. Go into Settings, Display and Brightness, Brightness of light bar, and then you can turn it off or you can change the brightness levels here. You can also adjust the controller haptics to save battery or turn it off completely. Go to Settings, Controller Vibration Intensity, then select your preference or turn it off. And personally, I don't like the trigger haptics, so I have them off. There's also a way to get to the browser, but it's a bit tedious, so I'm not really going to go over that, but it's possible if you want to use the internet on your Portal. Now here's a workaround since we can't use our own Bluetooth headsets because Sony wants us to use their proprietary tech. So to use your own headsets, you'll need to get a Bluetooth adapter, and I'll put the link in the description below, but the downside is if you have a case, it's not going to fit. So once you have the adapter plugged in, just connect your Bluetooth device in the normal way and it'll work. You can also connect it to a Bluetooth speaker the same way. Lastly, make sure that you turn off your PS5 properly, otherwise you won't be able to turn it on again remotely if you want to play later. So swipe from the top right, click disconnect, and then make sure that put PS5 in rest mode is toggled on. And that way you can turn it back on without any issues. Anyway, that's all I've got. Hope these are helpful for you. Havoc out.